Potential with the Metamorphosis Unleashed podcast, your guide to personal growth, health, and wellness. At the Metamorphosis Unleashed, your transformation takes center stage. Hosted by Coach Walter and Coach Dale, this podcast is your go-to source for practical tips, expert insights, and inspiring stories. Tune in for honest conversations, actionable strategies, and a supportive community that's all about growth and positivity. Key topics: fitness, nutrition, mental health, overcoming fitness roadblocks. We also feature interviews with clients, industry professionals, and thought leaders, delivering real advice and relatable experiences. Metamorphosis Unleashed, your guide to unleashing your true potential.
And good morning, everybody. What an important topic I have for you today. I'm Coach Walter. In case you don't know, I am from the Butterfly Effect Studio for Training right here in Middletown, Delaware. I have gotten a lot of questions, and normally I would do this live during the week on a Monday or a Tuesday when I'm with Coach Dale. But honestly, this hit me today. So here I am. Like I said, my name is Coach Walter. I'm from the Butterfly Effect Studio for Training. If you are on this chat, go ahead and please drop a like. And we're going to talk about a good one today. We're going to talk about why exercise is absolutely essential when using GLP-1 medications for weight loss or metabolic health. You know, a lot of folks today are using these GLP-1s without following all of the doctor's instructions. And in my world, I work with a lot of people on a lot of different conditions, whether it's they're here for just their health reasons, to get stronger, recovery from different injuries. But a lot of what I do is to help folks become educated about their health and also about how different things can impact their body and help them achieve success. Because a lot of folks, let's be honest, come to the gym or come to work out at the studio because they want to lose weight and be healthier and be more fit. So my job is to help them do exactly that and to be exactly healthy and exactly fit, at least the best of their ability. So let's get started. This live is only going to last, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes maybe, unless we get a bunch of questions. Um, but let's be for real. GLP-1 medications like semaglutide, Ozempic, Wegovy, and others have changed the game for folks looking to manage their weight and blood sugar. It makes it easier to lose weight, gives you a reduction in appetite. But let's be for real. And, and, and it's important because these medications are not, are not, are not a magic bullet, right? It, it's not some magic pill that's going to mystically, magically make you lose weight or some magic shot that's going to make you drop all these pounds for long-term sustainable results. The only way, the only way to do that is with exercise and a specific type of exercise, you know. Um, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But let's break down the science and the why, and then we'll find an easier way to make it all stick together. But first, we got to understand what GLP-1s are. How do they work? A GLP-1 stands for glucagon and like peptide 1. It's the hormone that your body makes naturally, and the medications mimic its effects. They help regulate your blood sugar by making you feel fuller, slowing down your digestion, and even helping your pancreas release insulin when you need it. It sounds freaking ridiculous. And for many people, it is. A lot of folks see tremendous benefits from taking these type of medications, and they see 10, 15, 20, 30, even 40 or 50 pounds of weight loss, and making the A1C better and improvements with diabetes. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. GLP-1's major thing they do is help you eat less. So think about that for a second. If all you're doing is eating less, is your body getting the amount of nutrients that it really needs? Are you getting from your food what you really are trying to accomplish by using these medications? But but here's the thing. That's why exercise is your secret weapon when using these medications. Exercise with GLP-1 is important because it protects your muscle mass. When you lose weight, especially when you do it really fast and mainly through calorie restriction, meaning you are not eating as much, your body doesn't just burn fat, right? It also breaks down the muscle. And the muscle is what's called a metabolically active tissue. It burns calories even when you're resting and keeps you strong, mobile, and independent as you age. So I tell my friends and my clients that I like to be strong and have a lot of muscle, not because, oh my God, I want to be this big buff guy, but I like to eat. And the more muscle that you have, the more food you can eat because your metabolism moves a lot faster. So even when you're sleeping, you're burning more calories. And that is absolutely essential to longevity, long life, having a better quality of life, is being a stronger person, being more mobile as you get older. Those things all matter. So while GLP-1s can accelerate weight loss, without exercise, up to 25 to 30%, 25 to 30% of that weight loss can come from muscle loss. So think about that. If you're on a GLP-1 for 6 months and you manage to lose 40 pounds, 10 pounds of muscle tissue is part of that loss. I'm going to put it in perspective for you. Professional bodybuilders who use a lot of performance enhancing drugs, they gain on average 10 pounds of muscle in a year. And that's with eating perfect, dieting perfect, training hard every single day. So losing 10 pounds of muscles that fast, that rapidly, is going to have tremendous ill effects on your body. And that's where this solution comes on: resistance training and regular physical activity help you hold on to the muscle that you're losing by using the GLP-1. So more of your weight loss will come from the body fat and the stored energy and all of those things, the stored glycogen. And that way, you're in a better position. That means a stronger, healthier, more fit you in the long run. Your metabolism goes up because the more muscle you have, like I said before, it means you have more metabolism. If you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down. It makes it easier to regain the weight. Let me say that again a little bit easier. So if you have more muscle, you have a faster metabolism, right? So the more muscle you have, the more metabolism you have. That means you're going to burn more energy faster. If you have less muscle, your metabolism is going to slow down, and it's going to make it easier to get the weight back on again. So that means you'll gain weight faster than when you actually lost it, right? So it can take you 6 months to lose 40 pounds, but now it's going to take you 3 months to gain that 40 pounds back once you stop taking the meds, which is very realistic. Every case is different, but that's what can happen. But strength training helps you maintain or boost that metabolic rate so you keep burning more calories even when you're not working out. It supports your heart health. GLP-1s have some cardiovascular benefits, but exercise is proven to lower blood pressure, improve cholesterol, and strengthen your heart. And that combination, lower blood pressure, better cholesterol, and a stronger heart, that gives you long-term health. So as you age and get 60, 70, 80 years old, you're able to maintain your lifestyle. So you're not sitting on the corner of a bed with a bedpan wishing you woulda. Now you have a place where you have worked hard, you have built up enough muscle mass to sustain you through everyday activities as you age. It also improves your mental health and motivation because the weight loss journey is full of ups, downs, hills, valleys. all the above, right? Because you're taking all this time to focus on you to do something that you battle with for so long, and now you found this drug, this GLP-1 that's helping you achieve it, but you gotta have those other parts to go along with it. And going to the gym and working out, those give you those boosts, those daily milestone wins that you can hit without even thinking about the drug. So the weight loss journey can be emotionally tough, but exercise, in addition to giving you those short-term goals, it also releases endorphins. It reduces stress, helps fight depression, anxiety, and it's also empowering. I mean, I see it every single day. I've got clients that are 50, 60, 70 years old lifting weights for the first time in their entire life, right? And they've struggled with weight their entire life. But they come here and that half a pound, that 1.5 pounds, that 2 pounds, 5 pounds each week they lose on the scale, but now they're picking up 5, 10, 20, 25 pound dumbbells. It means everything because you just don't know what you can do until you actually try. So it's empowering and you'll see what you can really do and not just what your body weighs because you're more than just the number that's on the scale. It also, by training in the gym, it helps you build habits forever, not just for now, right? Because GLP-1s, you're probably not going to take that medication forever. But things like regular movement, those are things that you'll do forever. Working out, those are things that you can do forever. It's not something you just do and stop. I have a client who went overseas to do a mission trip and is able to walk 3, 4, 5 miles now, where she could barely walk around the block before. Those things make a difference. Having the ability to build up to something, have a goal in addition to losing weight, makes the process and the journey a lot more fun and a lot more fulfilling. So, enough of that stuff. That's the board. Here's what you really want to do. How do we use real world tips to exercise while on the GLP-1? First, start slow, especially if you haven't exercised or moved your body frequently in the past. Start with the short walks, right? Say, you know what? I'm going to walk around the block. And I want to walk around this block. That's a mile. That's a quarter mile each block. We're going to walk a mile and we're going to do it today in 20 minutes. But next week, I want to do it in 18. And then the following week, 17 minutes and 15 seconds. Each week, have a progressive way to mark and track your weekly and daily success. And then add in strength training. You add extra training, you come to a facility, hire a trainer who understands what you're dealing with and what you're going through. And they'll be able to design and build a workout that is catered to you. So then we can see trackable results in a facility, in a training place where you have a plan where you can do your curls, squats, lunges, overhead presses, whatever it is, and you can track those things adding more each day, teach you how to stretch properly. To go through all of those things help you become a better you. Consistency over time is far greater than intensity. What that means is if you have a rock and I put it on a table and I pour a glass of water on it, nothing's gonna happen to the rock. But if I have that same rock, and have a little dropper that drops one drop of water on that same rock for a year, that rock is gonna break because consistency will always win. Okay. Now, starting with body weight exercises next, incorporate body weight exercises and then resistance bands and then light dumbbells, maybe even a barbell or a kettlebell 2 to 3 times a week. You add it continually, add to your progression. Don't stay the same. Then mix it up. Add in things you like doing because now you have a rhythm. You have a nice balance of walking, of strength training. Now maybe do a Zumba class. Maybe you'll do swimming, maybe cycling, something fun, something that you can do. My clients ask me all the time, Walter, what's the best way to exercise? Whatever way you can keep doing. If you can strength train every day, strength train every day. If it's cycling 3 days and strength training 2 days, great. Those are all things that you can build upon. And then, of course, one of the most important things that I tell all my clients is listen to your body because GLP-1 can cause nausea, fatigue. They can make you feel delayed onset muscle strain faster than usual. What that means is after your workout, you're a lot more sore. All those things can happen. So if you're not feeling okay, talk to your coach, talk to your trainer so that he or she can adjust your workout. But whatever you do, don't quit. Listen to your body. Sometimes your brain is there to protect you, right? But then sometimes it's okay, I'm sore, I know, but I have to keep working out because that is the only way you're going to be successful and see success. And finally, probably the most important thing to me is to celebrate the successes that aren't just on the scale, right? The scale is not the only thing that matters. Are you stronger than you were yesterday? Yes. Are you more confident today than you were yesterday? Yes. Do your jeans fit a little different today than they did yesterday? Yes. Those are all wins. They're trackable, they're measurable. Those are things that, for most people, are tangible results that they're getting every single day that don't have a number on the scale. Because sometimes the number on the scale doesn't move as fast as we like it to move, right? So use those things as other tools to track your progress. All right, guys. Think I think that's everything. That's wrote a whole list there. I think that's everything. But let's go through a quick recap, right? GLP-1s can help you kickstart your journey. They're a great tool to get you started. But exercise and continued strength training will lock in the results that you're obtaining with the aid of the GLP-1. It will preserve your muscle, help your metabolism, boost your mood, and give you the confidence and strength to thrive long after you stop taking the drug. The transformation is about more than a number on a scale. It's about you as a human freaking being. It's about building a life that you love and one that is healthy and one that you can sustain and be the best you that you can possibly be. So thanks for listening today. I appreciate you. I love you. I know this is an off day for me doing the podcast, but honestly, it's been weighing on me for the past 2 months, and I wanted to put it out there. If you are looking for a coach who can specifically help you on your GLP-1 journey, whether it's Wegovy, whether it's freaking Ozempic or Belsis, whether it's pill form or injectable, whatever it is, I am here to help you, and I can help you. My job is to help folks see in themselves more than they thought they could possibly do, and that's what I try to accomplish every single day. So if you need help on your journey, I'm here. I'm here to help. Let me do what I do to make you the best you that you can possibly be. And remember, be good, eat good, because you cannot out train a bad diet. Visit our website, www.bestindelaware.com. You can also find me on Instagram at bestindelaware. And you can also call the facility, 302-278-4347. Ask for me. I'm Coach Walter. I am your friend, guide, and coach along this way. Of course, you can always comment, direct message me, however you feel need. I am out, and I hope that you have a fantastic, productive Wednesday. Get over the hump, and I will see you later.